What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Fantasy Vlogs. I am your host, and a lot of crazy things happened this week. Facebook went down, our message group just disappeared, and our Snapchat group basically resurrected, and a lot of people didn't even know we had a Snapchat group, so we used that for a while, but now we're back, and let's just get right down to it. All right, for our stud team and our dud team of the week. For our stud team, we have Mr. Brian O'Keefe. No problem. No problem for Brian gaining the tenor. Congrats to Brian. Also living up to expectations on winning the juiciest matchup of the week against Jimmy, giving Jimmy his first loss of the season. So congrats to Brian. And for our dud team of the week, Connor. Hold that door, hold that door. Man, that's a little rough, putting up only 85 points, but that's okay because you are 2-2, and a good majority of the league is also 2-2, so don't fret. All right, for our comment of the week. Comments are way better this week than compared to last week, so that makes me really happy. Congrats to the league in general. It was actually really tough to figure out a comment of the week. I had a very soft spot for when Tom called out Greg for having the same phone background since the inception of the league, because I actually bought that monkey poster for our townhouse way back when. But bias aside, the comment of the week goes to Connor for joking about Jamison Crowder. So dud team of the week, and now he's our comment of the week. So Jose and Sasso were joking about Jamison Crowder, and then Connor chimes in and says that this is not the first time that Jamison Crowder was added to a team in exchange for a more valuable player, which is hilarious. And this is what our league's about, making jokes about ourselves, making jokes about others, always having fun. All right, but before we get into one of our favorite segments of the show, we're going to have a quick word for our sponsors, so don't go away. And we are back, and now on to one of our favorite segments of the show, fan mail time. And let's get to our first question. This is Hank Mark Dukas at AOL.com. Heading into the meat of the season, you think anyone's going to go off the deep end and just start trading away big players? Yeah, of course, because that's our league, right? We trade away big players. They make fun of me for not trading any players, and that's just how the league goes. Now, in all seriousness, though, I think it actually already started. Off the top of my head, I know Greg and Jordan made a 2-for-2 trade that involved CEH and James Robinson. So during the course of the season, I think we're going to see some probably big trades along the way. All right, next question from J-Rob, Jags for Life at yahoo.com. Who does Jordan think he is, calling James Robinson a fat guy? You know, I may see him in the streets someday, and instead of emailing this question, I might have to ask him face to face. So I don't really know how to answer the question, who does Jordan think he is, but I know that he doesn't have too much confidence in James Robinson, hence the trade. But he actually had a very good week for Gregory, so we'll see if Jordan regrets that along the season. But if you really want to ask him face to face, I could just easily shoot you his address, no problem. All right, and now for our final question from Swanee Pobs 0707 at hotmail.com. Bummer that Connor lost this week. Do you think he's going to have a tough time the whole season whether to start Jalen Hurts or Tom Brady every week? Also, just a side note, really pushing for John League, underdogs will prevail. Yeah, I think Connor's going to have a tough time deciding whether to start Jalen Hurts or Tom Brady. It wasn't going to matter this week. He was going to lose to Steven regardless. But, I mean, it's also, if you look on the other side of it, it's kind of a good problem. The problems you actually want to have, right? You want to choose between good players, but obviously you want to start the one that's going to do better. You would hope that both of them start well, but that was not the case for this week. So we'll see how he makes those decisions along the season. All right, and that's it for the questions. And now we're going to our Fantasy Vlog Championship title defense. It was a doozy. It was a barn burner. Let's take a look. What's going on, everyone? Fantasy Vlog Football Challenge this week. It was a little tough finding a challenger for this week, so I had to get a little bit creative. So I'll be actually challenging a random person this week. I'm going to a local driving range, and we're going to have a drive-off. Whoever hits the golf ball farther wins the Fantasy Vlog Championship title. A little twist, though, is I am not going to inform this random person that he or she will be competing for this belt. Okay. Yep, that's right. Successful title defense, thank you very much. Good thing I was using my driver, and it doesn't matter who I'm versing against, I will defend this belt every week. So if you guys want to crack at it, hit me up. Doesn't matter which activity we'll do, I will defend this belt every week. So that's all the time we have. So see you guys next week.